Good morning, I'm Sammy Chanel, Operations Section Chief with Northwest Team 3 with your morning update for Bradeen Hill and Hudspeth Fire. So up on Bradeen Hill yesterday, we had another really successful day in there yesterday. They've been very thorough and diligent with their mop-up. They were able to get some more hose lay-in on the northeast part of the fire. This is the same part of the fire that we've been struggling with over the last couple of days. But they've been able to get an additional hose lay-in, which allows them to get water into some of these places that are hard to reach. And so that has enabled them to mop up. They feel like they'll be able to get roughly about 30 feet in from the perimeter today, and they'll be starting to access some of their resources at the end of day today, as long as everything goes as planned. We did get a call last night from a local concerned citizen that saw some increased activity interior. We do respond to those to make sure that what folks are seeing is not a threat to the line or any interior structures. In the case last night, that proved to be true. So you will see over the next few days, you will continue to see some activity interior, some smokes and some heat interior as pockets clean up, but they're not a threat to the line or structures interior. We are, over the next few days, we will be flying an infrared mission with a UAS or a drone. And what that does, it helps confirm that we're not seeing, or there's not anything hidden that could be threatening structures or threatening our containment lines. So we have that tool available to us to help confirm that. And so that will be happening over the next couple of days. Moving down to the Hudspeth fire. Again, another very good day of work in there yesterday. Again, very diligent, very thorough work. Everything that you're seeing that is black on the map is contained, and we feel confident that that's going to stay where that's at. We have a little piece up here in the middle of the north section there's a bunch of heavy fuels in there, some landing piles, and some logging slash that they're having to do some additional work in there. And just so you're aware, what that does is they're stirring it up with an excavator, spraying a lot of water, and so it is visible in there. It does create some additional smoke and dust, and so you may see some of that today, but it's all intentional work and helping them secure that northern line. Over on the east part of Hudspeth and our division Delta, so we had an original spot a few days ago that's up on the north end that hadn't been showing any heat for quite a few days. 2 nights ago, the infrared flight that we had did show a heat signature in there. So yesterday, folks went in there to see if they could find that and make sure that it wasn't threatening the line. What they found were some really deep stump holes that were burning that just weren't registering on IR for the few previous nights. So they did put some buckets on that, let it soak in overnight, and they'll be back in there today to make sure that those lines are secure up there on that far northeast spot of Division Delta. Otherwise, they're continuing to secure and mop up everything from the burn that was completed 2 days ago. They have about 50 feet from the line, on the dozer line, down here and along Hunter's Springdale Road. They have about 50 feet mopped up from the line, feeling really good about that, and they'll continue to secure and mop that up through the day. We do have, covering both fires, we do have a red flag warning issued for today. Some of the implications of that, they're for thunderstorms, but some of the implications could be some potential high outflow winds associated with passing thunderstorms. So folks are really aware of that. We have a meteorologist that's helping us out to give us very regular updates. Because of the smoke and kind of low visibility, it's hard for our folks on the ground to see those incoming or building thunderstorms. So we're really relying on radar and our meteorologists to give us some real-time data to help support and make sure that we have good information and that we can respond, get our firefighters into a safe place if need be, if there's rain associated with those thunderstorms. So we are aware that is potentially overhead today. So Thank you for joining us for the morning update for Hudspeth and Bradeen Hill Fire.